For the last few years, I've had this sense that everything I learned as a kid about how America's government works is completely wrong. But I had no idea how bad things actually were until I saw this one graph. Researchers at Princeton University looked at more than 20 years worth of data to answer a pretty simple question. Does the government represent the people? Now, this is what they found. This axis here represents public support for any given idea. On the left, at 0%, are ideas that not a single American wants. On the right, at 100%, are ideas that everyone supports. This axis represents the likelihood of Congress passing a law that reflects any of these ideas, from a 0 to a 100% chance. On this graph, an ideal republic would look like this. If 50% of the public supports an idea, there's a 50% chance of it becoming law. If 80% of us support something, there's an 80% chance. You get the idea. Now, most Americans would probably agree that, with a few exceptions, we should be as close to this ideal as possible. Unfortunately, the way America actually works doesn't even come close. Take an idea that nobody supports, literally nobody, and it has about a 30% chance of becoming federal law. Now, take an incredibly popular idea, the most popular idea this country has ever seen, and there's also about a 30% chance of it becoming law. This means that the number of American voters for or against any idea has no impact on the likelihood that Congress will make it law.
I've said this time and time again, Ripple is actually fighting for the whole crypto community and not just XRP. But here's the most interesting tidbit. The top 1% investors, such as Raul Paul and Robert Kiyosaki, are buying up as much XRP as they can get their hands on. And if you've used any social media platform in the last couple of years, you've probably heard about Raul and Robert. They are by far the best advisors when it comes to the financial world. So why are they going all in on just one specific crypto, XRP? Guys, strap in, because today I've got some juicy content for you with a secret nobody actually saw coming. Let's roll that intro. As always, welcome to Moneyside, your favorite crypto channel. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you get updates when we drop new videos. Don't forget to like, and remember you can always leave a comment or a question in the section below. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get down to business. Is it true that Robert and Raul just caught the bottom of the XRP prices? Here's something that Brad Sherman said, which really got my attention, and everyone in the XRP community should concentrate on this.
Those in the cryptocurrency space are naturally pro-crypto. Their fortunes, their relevance, their fame depends upon the success of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is something you can bet on. But if people want to have the animal spirits to take risks, I'd prefer them invest in equity markets to support the building of American companies, or the California lottery to support the schools in my state. Cryptocurrencies are highly volatile. So if one person makes $1 million and retires at age 45, and 9 lose $100,000, Coinbase makes money. The one millionaire goes on TV and says how wonderful it is, and 9 others do not retire in dignity, but instead become eligible for Medicaid. Cryptocurrencies can ultimately be successful only if they're successful currencies. And evading the know your customer rule is the one thing that cryptocurrencies have as an advantage to the US dollar. Cryptocurrencies have the political support of the patriotic anarchists who are rooting for tax evasion. I hope we shut it down.
The U.S. government is intentionally dragging its feet in regards to cryptocurrencies. Unfortunately, they're the only ones. The rest of the world has fully embraced cryptos. In Palau, Ripple is helping to build a USD-backed coin on the XRP Ledger network, and the world is actually opening its doors to XRP and the whole crypto community. So what's happening in the US that cryptos are being sued for no apparent reason?
Gone after XRP because XRP is a security. But you haven't gone after all the major crypto exchanges that process tens of thousands, if not far more, transactions. If XRP is a security, and you think it is, and I think it is, why are these crypto exchanges not in violation of law? And is it enough that the crypto exchanges have said, well, having committed tens of thousands of violations in the past, we promise not to do any more in the future? Is that enough to get you off the hook for enforcement?
So again, I can't talk about what matters we're looking at or not looking at. We have brought exchange cases. We brought one last year against Poloniex. I share your concerns that if the securities are...
It's easier to go after the small fish than the big fish. But the big fish operating the major exchanges did many, many tens of thousands of transactions with XRP. You know it's a security. That means they were illegally operating a securities exchange. They know it's illegal because they stopped doing it, even though it was profitable. So if they know it's illegal and you know it's illegal and I know it's illegal, I hope you focus on that. And then
Brad Sherman is announcing war to the whole crypto world and not just XRP. He is currently a member of the House of Representatives from California. The SEC faced questions over their lack of enforcement against the digital currencies. John Deaton, who's been actively participating on the SEC versus Ripple case, had this to say about the statement we've just heard Sherman say. John says that it's disgusting to hear Sherman's comments. Back in January 2019, Coinbase actually met with the SEC and they talked about listing XRP on their exchange, which is a valid point and worth noting as we continue with the current lawsuit. He says Coinbase, through their own research, found out that XRP was not a security and they intend to list it, but they would not do so if the SEC disagrees with this claim. The funny thing is that the SEC did not disagree with this statement. Then in February 2019, XRP was listed. Then in June 2019, Ripple filed a notice with the SEC that the company was going to buy 9% of MoneyGram, and they duly informed the SEC that this purchase would be made in XRP. And as always, the SEC said nothing about it and did not object. Fast forward to 18 months later, the SEC files a lawsuit against Ripple. Now Brad wants the SEC to sue Coinbase for listing XRP even after the SEC met with Coinbase and they discussed all this. When the regulatory body filed a lawsuit against Ripple, Coinbase tried to do the right thing and delists XRP. And now, according to Brad Sherman, this is proof that Coinbase knew that XRP was a security and that is why they chose to delist it. More importantly, the SEC allowed Coinbase to go public while XRP was still listed on it. Sherman, without a doubt, is a terminal disease that is really choking the future of the country. And that's a fact. If we continue with this trajectory, the U.S. will no longer be a superpower, and that's all thanks to such, needless to say, stupid individuals. And that's how I began this video, by showing you that the United States governors are complete idiots, hypocrites, and scumbags. The only reason why exchanges delisted XRP is because the SEC went after the crypto, not because these exchanges believe that XRP is a security, albeit most everyone in the crypto community knows that XRP is not a security. Here's another interesting take. Brad actually has an entire webpage dedicated to anti-crypto and he is asking for donations. That's why he sounded so arrogant and seems to think that he knows what he is talking about. And then this headline. Guess how much American banks gave him as donations? These banks are threatened by the birth of cryptocurrencies, and they're the ones who financed Sherman's campaign. So if you put two and two together, you now understand where this congressman is coming from. And now, here's the breaking news about XRP I wanted you to see.
See, the biggest misconception of the entire SEC versus Ripple case is that many people believe that the SEC is only alleging that XRP is a security the way Ripple sells XRP. That is simply not true. Now let's look at paragraph 89. If this does not scare you, then I don't know what should. Paragraph 89. Defendants understood that XRP purchasers routinely resold XRP to other investors in the United States and other countries. How is that an allegation against Ripple? It's basically saying that because Ripple understood that XRP purchasers, XRP holders, investors would sell to other XRP investors, that's somehow an allegation being made, not just against Ripple, but against all of us. Let me ask you, do Bitcoin investors resell to other Bitcoin investors? Do Ethereum investors and holders sell to other Ethereum holders? Every single crypto asset on planet Earth fits that description in paragraph 89.
See that, guys? And if this is actually true, I mean, of course, we know that it's true, then the SEC has no case and no evidence against Ripple. It seems that this regulatory body has its own agenda, driven by powerful people to push XRP to the ground. And without a doubt, they've successfully done that. As we speak, XRP is at its lowest. So right now, with all the factors taken into consideration, XRP is operating as if it lost. And if that's the case, then there's nothing the SEC can do past this. Now, what do I mean? Well, the current price of XRP has no choice but to go up, whether Ripple wins the case or not. In truth, the SEC smelled defeat, and that's why Sherman had to intervene and say something about it. Sherman is, in fact, in the back pocket of the SEC and other influential individuals. So he's just a puppet. You might think that he knows what he is talking about, but to be honest, he doesn't. Don't be surprised to hear that Sherman has investments in the crypto world and we don't know about it. Now is the best time to go all in because the truth is about to unfold if you haven't seen it already. As always, do your own research and always trade safely, guys. Please keep in mind we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. You can always let us know what you think in the comment section below, and let's have a conversation. Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and please click on that subscribe button below and turn on notifications so you get informed whenever we post our amazing content. We'll look forward to seeing you on the next Money Side.